Hey everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how to gather article submissions and publish them to your Ghost blog using our latest tool, Submit.as. Here's how it works. First, to get started, you'll want to make sure you're on our publisher plan. This is a plan made just for groups of people who want to gather their submissions and publish to our integrations such as Ghost. With that out of the way, we'll hop over to Write.as where we can manage our team. Here you'll see several different pages, including our integrations for the team. You'll go over here where I've already connected my Ghost blog, but if you're just getting started, you'll click the Ghost button here and follow the instructions linked to get your admin API key. Once you've connected your Ghost blog, you'll head back to the dashboard where we can create our first submission prompt. For that, we'll go to Prompts and select Create New Prompt. So here, just like with the rest of Write.as, it's meant to be very simple and oriented around plain text and markdown. So I'll put in a title, submit your article, and I'll post in some simple guidelines for the submissions. So here you can see I've used a bit of markdown syntax. You're free to use that if you need it. But once you're ready, you'll click Publish, and you can choose whether or not to publish now or later. For our purposes, we'll go ahead and publish now. So with that done, our submission prompt is now live, and here's where we can manage it. So we can see how many views are on it, we can edit it, and we can also view the post on Submit.as, which is ultimately where we'll want to send people when we want to start gathering those submissions. You can also see the content of our prompt right here, which of course renders all the markdown. So now let's see it from the submission side. I'll click View on Submit.as, and this is what visitors will see. They'll see the prompt that I just published, and they'll have a field to enter in their name and email address. When we're ready to start writing our submission, we'll go ahead and click Start Writing. Now from here, again, it should look very similar to other places on Write.as, just a very bare minimum place to enter in your article. I'll go ahead and place in some dummy text. You can see the word count updates, just in case you need that. But once I'm ready to submit it, I'll just press Post. Here I'm redirected back to the original page where it says, "Thank you for submitting." Now, back on the management side, we'll go back into Write.as and take a look at our submissions. Now, I would have received a notification via email that said I'd received a new submission. And here it is. We can see that it's awaiting review, so I can go ahead and click on that now. Here we'll see which prompt it was in response to, the name of the person that submitted it, along with a link to their email address, a few actions to take, and the contents of the submission itself. So we can go ahead and edit the submission right now. This will take us into a simple editor that automatically adds the author name along with a little bit of markdown to italicize. And we can go ahead and make a few edits here. And when we're ready, simply click Save Edits. You'll notice it's updated here. And I can even go down and select Compare Edits to see the changes using our included Draft.as tool. If we head back to the submission, when we're ready, we can go ahead and approve the post. Now, before we actually approve it, we select where we want it to publish to. At the moment, it will always go to a blog on Write.as, but you don't actually need to use that, especially if you're only using Ghost as your primary platform. But here, I'm going to also select Ghost, and then I'll select Approve and Publish. So here we can see the post was published. This is what it looks like on Write.as. But now we can hop over to our Ghost blog to see that it's actually live on the site right here. Now, since the post didn't have any title, it automatically picked one out. But you can see everything's here even with the same formatting. Now, we send everything over as a block of markdown. So if I wanted to edit this in Ghost, even though it's already live on the blog, I could go into the editor and edit it just as normal markdown. Of course, then I can add anything else that I need to at that point. So that was a look at our Ghost integration on Submit.as. As always, we'd love to hear your feedback and any way that we might improve this for your workflow. Let us know by joining us on the Write.as forum. Thanks for watching.